When it comes to Wildflower documentary, it's one of those type of films you wish were made more often when films said based on a true story so that you could actually know what the true story is, especially if you're not someone who's ready to sit down and read a book. So to summarize the documentary film, Christina's an average girl who likes hanging out with her friends, working, wants to go to college, but she does have one thing that a lot of kids don't have, and that's the task of taking care of her parents. But to be clear, Mike and Sheila are alcoholics, so they're not drug addicts or anything like that. They have disabilities, special needs. Her dad suffered a brain injury. Her mom was born with a disability. And unfortunately, Christina, as their child, has taken on a lot. And right now, she's at a crossroads of starting to put herself first or trying to figure a way to balance what she wants and needs as an individual while still trying to assist her parents with what they need as individuals as well. So to begin with the review section, whether or not you saw the movie starring Kiernan Shipka or not, you're going to get emotional watching this. For it's one thing to see it scripted and see these actors portray these different roles. It's a whole different thing to watch as parents talk about potentially making it so that, in terms of Christina's mom, that before Christina was born, potentially having her mom Sheila get an abortion, possibly having her tubes tied, which has apparently murky legality, and it can kind of blow your mind a bit in a way. And then when you add on all that Christina's going through and the frustration she's had with her mom, and then also the issue she has with her dad, and sometimes them coming at an impasse, just watching it can get you to the point of the frustration that Christina's in, to the point where when she has these breakdowns, when she's cursing at her parents or something like that, you don't see her as an ungrateful child or anything like that. You see her as a person who's at the end of their rope, not sure what they can do, but at the same time, as angry as they are, as frustrated as they are, they don't feel like they have it in them at that point in time to just give up on these people and just be completely selfish, because these are their parents. They can't do that at this point, and there are good times that they can reflect on, and it makes it so that when she kind of comes to the mindset of realizing that certain points are going to be the best they're ever going to be, and it's going to be a lot more bad potentially than it's going to be good, you can't help but feel for Christina. And I would even say, if you did see the movie, you're going to appreciate the comparisons, especially because the director of Wildflower is also the director of the scripted version. And when you see what Mark Smuckler has done in order to take from Sheila's mom when it comes to what he does, in order to give you a sense of what Mike's mom is, especially Mike's mom, because in the scripted version, she's played by Jackie Weaver, and you might think that, oh, she's being a bit extra. But then when you see Mike's mom, you're like, oh, he didn't have to elaborate or do a lot of extra stuff to this woman. He probably got to know her a decent amount, and he just was like, take from one, put into the other, just make into a cohesive story, and that's all he needed to do. And honestly, just overall, when it comes to Wildflower the documentary, as we said, it feels like the type of film that you might get surprised that doesn't happen more often, because it helps fill in the details. It helps you get in a sense of what was the inspiration for these actors, the inspiration for the director / writer, and it really gives you a sense of, based on a true story, what that true story is, rather than just getting an epilogue thrown in at the end of the movie that gives you some minor details but never enough.